Hi, I'm Orla Allen, medium, and Orla Allen, author, and here are some cards for you. So the first card out today is the Death card, and this is one of my favourite cards in the deck because initially, it seems quite negative, it seems quite harsh because it's death and all. But what it actually means and what it translates to in your life is that you're closing the door on something, and it's kind of like you're not just closing the door, you're like sealing it up shut. So you're leaving something behind. Now, this isn't something that is positive, this is something which you need to leave behind, okay? So it might be hard to deal with just initially, because it is the Death card, but ultimately it means major change for you for the better. So whatever this is that's been going on recently, where you haven't been living your best life because of situations round about you now, it could be a person that you need to leave behind. The Death card does not talk about actual death, so don't panic that anybody close to you is going to drop down. If they do, it's got nothing to do with this card. So this card is talking about where we need to leave something behind. So it could be something which doesn't serve us. So it could be something which isn't helping us or is holding us back. It could be a person who isn't helping us or holding us back or draining our energy. But it feels very much with this card, as we move forward, we're going to have more energy, we're going to have more motivation, we're going to have more ability to do more. And I feel like you've had a longing recently where you've wanted more out of life, or where you haven't been having enough out of life. And the Death card's coming forward to say, do you know what? We've made this change, or we're about to make this change. And once we do, everything's going to be smooth sailing from there in comparison to how it was. Now, the next card is the Five of Cups. Now, Five of Cups talks about relationships and emotions and stuff. And I kind of feel like that's why I wanted to mention that it was a person we were leaving behind with the Death card. Because the Five of Cups is talking about where we're at a crossroads and we've got a decision we need to make. Okay. And I kind of feel like with this Five of Cups, we already know what we need to do. We already know who it is that we need to cut out of our life, or we have already cut them out of our life. But there's that little element where they keep reaching out, or where they keep getting in touch, or where you think, right, have I done the right thing? This Death card is telling you you've done the right thing. Okay, or it's the right thing to do if you haven't quite made that decision yet. But the Five of Cups is coming forward and it's saying, right, okay, we need to decide, are we keeping this door completely closed? Okay, are we going to let them back into our lives again? And this is where you need to decide. I can't tell you what you have to do. It's your free will, it's your choice. Now, the Death card is talking about where we leave them in the rear view mirror. We walk away. But the Five of Cups is talking about where you need to decide if you're not going to have any contact with them at all, or if you're going to keep that little door open, where you're still maybe, asking how each other's doing and checking in on each other. That's your choice. Now, the next card is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands talks about your work life or how you spend your days. So I feel like if this is a decision where you want to do more for yourself, so maybe you want to go self-employed, maybe you want to go for a promotion, or maybe you just feel like this person that you've cut out of your life was somebody who was draining your energy so you couldn't focus on the things that you needed to. Well, this Four of Wands is coming forward to talk about where there's more stability. So it's talking about where things are more stable than they have been. So I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, or whatever goal it is that you're going for, I feel like you have the energy now to deal with it. You have what you need. I feel like you were always capable of going for the promotion, or going for the new job, or going for whatever that more was in your day-to-day life. But this card's coming forward to talk about where it's almost like the stars are aligned now, so everything's more settled and everything's more stable. I kind of feel like I want to talk about this person that you've left behind as well. And if you feel like you need to keep the door open for them, I kind of feel like you can identify with this Four of Wands, where they have been draining your energy, because it's almost like when they reach out to you, you're kind of like, no, can't go back there, can't, I made the right decision to walk away from this person. So I feel like whatever your decision is with the crossroads is going to be right for you, whether you walk away from them completely or whether you keep a little kind of door open, because it's almost like when they reach out, you remember how it was before, and you know that you did the right thing, you know that you have more energy, you know that you have more motivation. I kind of feel like there was little comments or catty comments from them about your abilities or about what you should be looking for in the future. Kind of like, oh, what do you want to do that for? They weren't supporting you, they weren't helping you. There was nothing about that relationship which was helping you achieve your goals and achieve what you wanted in life. And it was almost like they were holding you back. And I don't feel like they're bad people. I don't feel like they were somebody who were doing it intentionally, but they've got stuff going on in their life where they don't believe in themselves and they don't have faith in themselves, and they project that onto you, and you were starting to listen to it and believe it, and it kind of hurt when they didn't support you. So I very much feel like this is a big time for change. If this all resonates with you, then I feel like this is a big time for change for you. You will make the right choice, you'll make the right decision. You just have to have a little faith in yourself. And I think that's the big thing, is that when you have this person cut out of your life, you can have faith in yourself again. You don't have all the negative vibes, you don't have all the negative situations that they're bringing to your life. So I feel like it's a blessing. And sometimes, whether this person is just a friend or whether this person is a relationship you're in, sometimes we're better off on our own. Sometimes we're better off with our own thoughts, our own ideas, our own motivation. And I kind of feel like that's the situation here. So I hope this resonates with you, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will speak to you all again soon.